in a week. Your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. And Nugent Hopkins scampers in under duress. The Preds with a clear up the right-hand side. Both teams last played on Saturday. Edmonton beaten by Philadelphia 5-2. Nashville nicked Calgary 4-3. McDavid to Bouchard on his backhand, and that was tipped away. Last moment by Nick Burbix against timing. Nugent Hopkins back to Bouchard. Ekholm loads up, shoots, and a glove save made by Saros. What do you think, Lou? Is this the tonic Edmonton needs tonight?
It just could be. There's some players.
Evening, Epic. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Tuesday evening in Edmonton. Chilly day. Draisaitl, subtly but not so subtly, kind of putting the coach under the bus, but also putting his line mates and himself really under the bus with his interview earlier today. I don't know if you've seen it, heard it, or read about it, but also Kasperi Kapanen is in the lineup. Trent Friedrich is out, healthy scratched. He is not being traded. Mangiapane, healthy scratched, is being traded. That's icing against the Nashville Predators.
And with 6 wins in their first 22.
It's amazing how they've turned it around. You and I had a great conversation with Andrew Burnett yesterday, and just for him, he said, listen, we saw the signs starting to come forward, but it was pretty hard to slip. Ryan O'Reilly has been a veteran in this league for a long time. He says they were dark days trying to turn it around, but they have not lost 2 in a row for a long time, and that's been the difference. They've been able to take in 5 wins, only 4 losses in that span since only 6.
Forsberg a shot.
Connor Ingram is in net again for the Edmonton Oilers. Again, I'm not going to get into it.
In Calgary, we weren't sure he was going to play, but he is in the lineup wearing 91. I know.
Would be nice to have a starting goalie, though.
He's in his second year in Nashville and has not missed a game with the Preds since joining them.
And he is hot right now. Puck's going in the net for him. Just scored goal number 622nd player in history to do it. And when he's flying on all cylinders, it seems like the team does.
Luke released down to the point. That was struck by Haig, who got the game winner in the final minute and a half against Calgary. Actually scored with 29 seconds to go. This one redirected, stays out. Eric Holla recently named to the Finnish Olympic team. And on to Nick Haig, who reaches the red line and bangs it in deep. Ingram unable to knock it down, booted by Henry. Bouchard wheels it over to Ty Emerson. And Edmonton a reset here with 2 minutes gone by in our scoreless first period. And the Oilers have lost just once in regulation in their last 17 against Nashville, and it was on home ice. Ryan O'Reilly had a hat trick. They won 7 of 8 here at Rogers Place head-to-head. Quickly swept up by Justin Barrett. Nashville dressing 7 defensemen tonight. Veteran forward Jonathan Marchessault remains out due to injury, and they've been going 11-7. Here's Josie stepping up, spinning on his backhand. Knocked off balance and quickly chipped up the right-hand side by Matt Savoy. Held in by Yossi. And now inside to Tyson Jost, the well-traveled one. Grabbed by Janmark, eventually funneled out, but held in the high slot. Then Jost gave it away again. Janmark poked it free. Savoy's in a drive. I can't say.
Good shot there by Savoy.
Saros, who's won 10
Love to see that from the kid.
After winning just 6 of his first 18 starts.
Could stay with it on that shift by this line.
Yeah, I had a good New Year's.
McDavid up to Darnell Nurse. He had 2 goals and an assist the last time they played in mid-November of last year.
Better than the Oilers did on Sunday, though.
The OT winner for Nurse. Showed Slapper, then tried a wrist shot that was blocked, and O'Reilly able to clear up to Philip Forsberg, who gathers and dumps it in.
It's like they say, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
A wild card spot, as it doesn't look like anyone's catching the top.
Diddy Bowl. There's a Diddy Bowl? Am I out of the loop there, Nick? Diddy Bowl. Huge save by Saros. So, question for you guys. What was the reason for the Oilers losing so badly on Sunday or whenever they played against the Philadelphia Flyers? I want to get your true thoughts. I feel if I can get your true thoughts, then I can give you my true thoughts. No Diddy, no doubt. Remember when saying no Diddy was a good thing? Now it's like, dang.
Columbus, this is going to be an icing call against the Edmonton Oilers.
And Andrew Burnett seems pretty confident whatever line is on the ice. And it's always a tough matchup with the Oilers. You've got Draisaitl and McDavid, especially in the top six. But he started the fourth line, and they weren't hurrying to get off the ice. So that's going to be something for Edmonton in this game. You know, be better than the line that's out there against you.
And they're going with an
fair.
draw here with the fourth
Fair.
Louis, I got the feeling
It just felt like there was something more than just matinee games sucking.
Here's Kasperi Kapanen, his team talked about, back for the first time since mid-October, hurting against Detroit. But the Preds still like to use that fourth line as a bit of an energy starter.
It's a team system, and I think Andrew Burnett has just followed that through. Barry Trotz obviously has a big hand in this organization now.
Oh, centering pass and Evangelista missed that one from Schaefer. That could have been 1-0 for the Preds. Got through. Cleared by Spencer Stastny, of course, picked up for a draft pick from Nashville earlier this year. Now a shot by Evangelista and a tough save made. Hanging in Connor Ingram. A good start after he gave up 6 against Boston on New Year's Eve. Here's a tip out of play by Nick Hague, who, of course...
Fair. It's still... They shouldn't have got thump-a-wumped that badly, and they looked like a bad team. 5-2 looked like a bad team. Looked very disinterested. Goalie looked terrible, and yet we still want to gaslight it and seem like he's a good goalie.
Reds, game over 500. For the Oilers, 20-16-6 as a shot by Money is speared by Connor Ingram.
The stupidest take I've heard. Like, I don't know what the people at Oilers Nation smoke, drink, get into, but they seem to think that Connor Ingram is the greatest goalie that's happened to Edmonton. Like, every time they talk, Connor Ingram this and Connor Ingram that. He's so steady back there. He's not flopping around. Not it was Stuart Skinner, but you guys didn't see the things Stuart Skinner was doing to keep teams in this team in games. But because Connor Ingram's tiny, you don't see the movement as much as you do. That is the biggest thing that I have to say about idiots that know nothing about sport and nothing about the goaltending. And I know this guy just came from the Bonnyville Pontiacs, and he's some sort of media guy with the Bonnyville Pontiacs. But dude, you obviously didn't pay attention to how the tall goalies moved. When tall goalies move even a foot, it makes it seem like they're moving 20 feet. When small goalies move a foot, it seems like they're not moving. Because they're small.
Henry, rebound, Regula, lost it in the corner. Eventually, Roslovic had a chance for a clear little move.
Hey, we can only hope. We can only hope, Nick.
Ends up off the plexi. Taken by Jost from distance. His shot
As not a tall goalie myself, I can attest to taller goalies when they move. They look like drafts.
Shot blocked by Regula.
3 good block shots in this shift. A puck that should have been out on the line again. That's 3 times already early in this first. We talked about.
No, they were talking about Stuart Skinner. Yeah, barbershop, that's the way it works, though. That's what happens when you don't have 3 teams that dominate and 5 teams that suck shit. Sorry to the Central, you have 3 dominant teams. Other than that, your division's garbage. I will die on the hill that the Pacific Division is not the best, but it's not the worst. And their division front to back is a tough division to play in and win.
With Kapanen's return. Here's Forsberg dragging it back across the line. Defended well by Savor. The Oilers in transition. Janmark spinning. Creating for Savoy, dropped to the fourth line tonight for Edmonton as the shuffle.
Oh no, they were taking shots at the goalie that's not here anymore, Epic. Because I asked the guy point blank, who are you referring to when you talk about this? Oh, Stuart Skinner. Well, bunch of Skinner haters. Like, just... Also, baseball related, if you're into baseball, Vegas cannot use the name Athletics. Apparently it's been trademarked and unable to use. Oh, that's interference? No call, eh? Garbage. So you're going to call that a penalty. That is a makeup call. That is a makeup call of makeup calls.
When he was trying to poke this puck,
but it's a delayed call.
That's garbage. I'm sorry, if I'm Nashville, I'm pissed off.
But this penalty gives Edmonton an opportunity to get up on its
If I'm Nashville, I'm upset right now.
yeah, both power plays.
Connor McDavid gets interfered with in the offensive zone. There's no call. But this we see all the time. Like that to me, that's not a penalty. What happened just there between Connor Ingram and said player, that's not a penalty. Oh well, we'll take the power play. Better score on it, as they say. Oh. So yes, the Las Vegas Athletics, or Vegas Athletics as they wanted to be called, will not be a thing. Trademark denied. So who are they going to be? No, not all of them. The Tyler did, and he was the only one. Tyler was drinking it, and some of the older heads were, but these newer kids that they have coming in, no, they know nothing about hockey, and then they act like, well, I'm being paid to write an article, which they have to pump 3 or 4 articles a week to get paid. Otherwise, they don't get paid. It would appear that way, eh, Epic? It would appear that way. But like I said, Jari was practicing today. I've seen a few videos. Seen a few pictures. He didn't push off his left foot. There was no push off. Yes, because Skinner was... Because that was the thing you had to do, Barbershop. That was the thing you had to do. You had to bring up Skinner because his numbers in the AHL were elite. Skinner was elite in the AHL.
As you said, awesome.
And had the Edmonton Oilers at all for his run here in Edmonton had any structure or system defensively, he would have been good to elite here as well. But the Oilers have no system and have no structure and haven't since the days of Dallas Eakins. Todd McClellan came in, no structure. Guy after him, no structure. Guy after him, no structure. And that's not because they don't want to. It's because the players can't play structure. Connor McDavid can't play structure. Draisaitl can't play structure defense. They tried to against Philly, and how'd that work out? They got whooped on 5-2. Connor McDavid makes it 1-0. As I say, no structure. Run and gun. Even their power plays are run and gun.
surprise.
I,
McDavid is 26.
I'm an Oilers fan through and through.
Which now on the power play, here's a quick turnover.
Draisaitl, Bouchard get the assist, and McDavid's 26 of the season.
To that puck, quickly set up ice. The close of the strike and carry it on the block.
Sorry, 36.
Edmonton in transition for the chance. Bouchard and Draisaitl.
My thoughts on the World Juniors? Predictable. I'll get into that first commercial break.
It's amazing that we Preds are number 1 in the league on the kill at home, but on the road they just can't figure it out. Draisaitl knocks it down on an attempted clear by Saros. Chipped up to Jones, got a spin it ahead for Cole Smith. Who got into Anderson. 1-0 Edmonton. 19 straight games involving the Oilers.
We did better than last year, didn't we?
Wins the hockey game.
I guess that's a positive takeaway.
Oilers have won 11
I guess.
straight when they get the first goal. But the second best
Shots are 6-4 Edmonton. 1-0 Edmonton thanks to a power play goal by Connor McDavid. His 26th of the season.
plays on side.
Assisted by Bouchard and Draisaitl.
Emerson returns it down low to Chris Lazar. Lost it off his backhand. And Yossi with the outlet. Svechkov, good friends with Nikolson, by the way. Fedor Svechkov. Lead pass Roslovic. I can chip it through Brady Shea. That did not pan out. And then you've got Bouchard off to Ekholm. Roslovic will move on to Shea.
Nice shot there by Roslovic.
Saros, rebound held in by Ekholm. Here's Shea. Second chance to move it up to McCarron, and he does. Whenever I see Brady Shea now, Louis, I can't help but think
Renegade.
it's the Raptors.
It looks good on the Winnipeg Jets to lose 9 straight.
You made Brady Shea an immortal. He took one look at that last name and said, I give up. Here's Yossi.
It proves everything I've ever said about the Jets right.
Louis, you thought
They only go as far as their starting goalie, Hellebuck, can take them.
for Nashville. Here's McDavid walking in. Threw it across and right on cue. Perbix makes the play, creates a 2-on-1. Forsberg and McCarron. Forsberg to the net. And McCarron pulled up in the slot. And Forsberg thought he was going to continue to drive. Here's McDavid now the other way. What a move on him. He shoots him somehow. Saros through heavy traffic made the stop. Regula counts one on net.
Nice shot there by Regula.
Eats it up.
So my thoughts on the World Juniors. There's 8-9 minutes left in the 8:09 left in the first period. My thoughts on the World Juniors. Canada got exactly what they deserved. They got exactly what they deserved. As somebody that is coaching minor hockey and has coached minor hockey, albeit in the city of Edmonton, a little bubble compared to the World Junior scene. There's too much of this 1v1. I'm the greatest player because I play for Canada. I play for Canada, so I'm allowed to dingle dangle good around you. And there's nothing you can do about it. There wasn't enough team. There wasn't enough crest play and too much 1v1. I'm Gavin McKenna. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. I'm just going to sit here and dangle and just make a perfect play every time. It works when you play against teams like Slovakia, Denmark, and those type of teams. But when you play against teams like Finland, Latvia, Sweden, USA, you get beat up. Point blank, period. If he's back before the Olympic break, I'll be shocked. He'll be back for 1 or 2 games, so end of January. But, hey, we'll see how long he lasts before he gets hurt again. No, absolutely. Absolutely. That was more to get a whistle, because that was a smart play by Regula, Epic. Just a smart get a whistle type play. Because, goddamn, they were going back and forth. They were going, like, speed skating, run and gun. McDavid with a bad pass. Nashville goes the other way. Regula makes a fine defensive play. I'm not mad at that shot by Regula. You're not played to score, take shots and score. You nailed that right on. You nailed it, Renegade.
Enough to get there and set a screen for McDavid. It's not like he's pitching it to me. Here's Bouchard.
The team I was most surprised by in this World Juniors is USA.
Bouchard down low. Chance for Ekholm. Takes it behind the net. Rip around, and that was close.
That almost went in.
Soros has
The team that I was most surprised by, and not in a good way, was Team USA. I honestly can't. Like, I don't follow the United States developmental. Yeah, I think Steinberg passed him too. Like, I don't follow the U.S. developmental as probably as much as I should. Yeah. You're not wrong, Barbershop. Absolutely.
Stamkos with a steal, but a centering
Good
pass.
defensive play there by Bouchard.
Regain. Ooh, that was close.
Puck goes and gets away with one.
Down. Officials, in their estimation, yeah, and Forsberg didn't argue or look back.
He was turning pretty sharply.
I don't know, man. That looks like a pretty hefty chop on the arms.
Forsberg is a guy who always comes to play against
Absolutely.
the
Congratulations, Norway, on getting bumped up.
line, well defended by
Germany almost blew it and got bumped down.
Edmonton a one-
That would have looked bad for me and my German.
David from Bouchard and Draisaitl. Another of the highlight reel variety.
But hey,
Down there with
like I said,
Janmark.
I'm not sure what to think of Team Canada moving forward.
Evangelista. Shovel up the right-hand side. Ingram. Now Janmark trying to carve it out of that corner.
I think going to college was a bad mistake for him. But it's about the money.
And now Janmark breaks in. Calling for the puck is Howard. Didn't get into the shooting position. That was a little late coming. Shea.
Good. I love that. I love that explanation by the ref. I want to hear more of that.
Keep an eye on Mike Howard.
He's looking to find some space. That's a good
I like
Shea against Regula.
I like hearing that from the referee.
Eagles come up with a lot of sticks on pucks in the defensive zone, haven't they? We talked about
Love that completely. I don't know who the ref is standing in the corner. Looks like number 4. What's his nuts?
broken up in critical positions.
Guy that doesn't like the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Better smash go.
Renegade, no lie there. They're guaranteed a medal. Top 2.
It's been so
No
long
lie
since
there.
The Preds have played the Oilers. Only 7 players from the last time they played are in the lineup tonight.
So with everything that's going on now with what I hate to make this political,
Last time
but
they met up. Nurse with a hard check, driving that into shape from his backhand.
with what USA did this week, does that make their Team USA
Hopkins shrugs off a check. Now McDavid
war crime kind of make them ineligible for the Olympics?
against Perbix.
Or is it okay when they do it?
Rolled over with a secondary layer of coverage, and now fields a pass from Perbix and chips it back through center.
Yeah, he definitely did, Renegade.
Still maintains
And it's
like going down. It's like the tunnel in surfing.
you're gonna see a lot more of that from CHL players.
Down the wall. Kapanen breaks in against Blankenberg. Got it back.
I watch a lot of NCAA basketball
Centering pass. That was negated.
more than I watch anything else. Like I love NCAA basketball.
Spin move to Draisaitl. Trying to
Go Zags.
Svechnikov off again with an active stick, as Louis talked about. Breaks it up and now sets Forsberg loose. Wrist shot.
Good stop and hold there by Ingram. Okay, so what I'm getting at is you guys that may or may not follow the NCAA, they now get paid a lot of money to do NCAA stuff. The NCAA athletes never used to get paid. Well, since the NIL deal, and it affects the college basketball and football more than it affects hockey, but it does affect the hockey players that play in college. So what happens, and you're going to see this a lot more with CHL players, until the CHL pays their players more money. Yeah. Free Savoy. What's that? Is that a good hashtag or a bad hashtag? I agree. Kapanen may be that player this team has been needing. He is that guy. Like, everybody may not understand what Kapanen brings. He brings heart. He brings hustle. He brings scoring touch. I love Kapanen. I hope Kapanen is the glue, like you say. A lot of people are saying it. I think he might be. So what happens, I don't know if you guys even know about the CHL. You don't get paid to be in the CHL because you're still a teenager, and technically you don't get paid. But you get per diem, and you get living out allowance, and you get this, that, and the other. It all roughly, it's high end, $1,000 a month. Low end, you're getting paid $300 a month. Now that they have the NIL deal in America for college, now high end, they're getting paid $2.5 million as college students to play sports. Low end, you're getting paid $500K. If you're an athlete and you think you can make more money in the college ranks of NCAA than you can playing for CHL, and you care about money more, that's the route you're taking. And yeah, you can make the argument you're also playing against men, which will get you ready for the NHL jump, but yeah, Renegade, you're not wrong. It sucks that Oilers fans have to pick a guy to whip. You can't just be happy with the entire roster. You have to pick one or two guys that you hate. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't agree with it.
Nashville pressing for the equalizer. Justin Bear and a high riser. That stayed out. O'Reilly kept him alive. Shea put him down low immediately.
Well, they put him there to see what he has. It's not about producing. It's not about producing for being on that line. It's about helping that line drive. And maybe if you be the offensive force on that line, you get moved up. You get moved up more. And now with Mangiapane being traded to Anaheim Ducks, oops, what? Wouldn't that be something? Let me throw this dagger at you guys. Mangiapane and another contract, I'm not saying who and I'm not saying why, for Dylan Strome from the Anaheim Ducks. Because Dylan Strome makes $5 million, Mangiapane makes 3.2, 3.3. So obviously another player has to be moved, unless the Ducks eat salary.
Sliding that one onto the slot. He got caught down low, but Hull rolled over to cancel out Savoy, rushing the other way.
Good sell by Evander.
Or
He's having a breakout season this year for the Predators. Slow shot the whole way, then that hard pass into the middle, looking for a redirection. Draisaitl tried to make that play again up the middle, and this time it went to a
Friedrich will figure it out. I honestly think his ankle is a lot worse than we think it is too. I have full faith that Trent Friedrich will figure it out. If not, sit in the press box because they're not trading his contract. They're not buying him out and they're not trading him. Sit in the press box. Enjoy your soup.
Shot from distance, that was blocked. Hurwitz took the initial shot, another drop by Yossi, a save, Ingram, and then the rebound sitting underneath his left pad. He's able to scoop. Twin Towers up.
I think once his ankle, like, you guys have no idea how Superman Leon Draisaitl is to have fully recovered as quickly as he did from his high ankle sprain. And that's just, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's the German blood in him. That is 100% his training and his German blood. Sorry, my bad. It's Ryan Strome. Dylan Strome plays for Washington. Ryan Strome plays, the one that plays in Anaheim, the one we got a couple years ago and traded away. That Strome. We're getting that Strome back. Well, because he knows he's playing in that game because Christian Jarry's not available. He's getting sent down when Jarry's back, unless he can force his hand and Picard goes. But again, should have traded your starting goalie. I thought they were wearing those jerseys today. My bad. I kind of got excited. Changed the logo on everything and everything. That should be a penalty. Damn, Oilers are getting... Adam Henrique is out and will not return. Well, that's good and bad news for some of you that don't like Adam Henrique, but kind of need him in that fourth line center. Savoy did not look good playing fourth line center. Wow. Renegade, that is the $1 million question. Which one becomes expendable? Because one of them has to go. In my eyes, it's Ingram. And I'm being 100% of the time. In my eyes, Connor Ingram is the expendable one.
That speed, that physicality. First game back in a long time for Kapanen, but he's getting the legs pumping.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Diane. Not wrong. I gotta check out that schedule when they wear their jerseys. I gotta be better.
Gets it back, makes a move around Draisaitl, who then recovers. Bunting stays strong with the puck. A shot from distance by Hollis, spilled by Ingram, but the rebound taken by Stastny, who again was in that second-line rotation for Nashville the first month and a half of the year.
Aww.
Games over the last 4
My
years.
baby.
So he's excited to see some of his old teammates, and it's been changing in the last couple of years. Quite aggressive, as you mentioned. Probably why they've had some struggles, but excited to see his old friends and now play against them on the ice for the first time. McDavid brings it into the zone, trying to cross seat.
Aww.
Bouchard
Back home with 12 seconds. McDavid in tight for Rossovich. In front is Nugent Hopkins. Ekholm cross to Bouchard. Oilers have to shoot it here. Ekholm does, and a save made by Saros.
2.2 seconds left to go in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton. Oilers won that period because of a power play goal. Other than that, pretty mundane, almost pedestrian period. But shots at the end of the day, 12-7 for the Oilers. I'll be right up. I disagree, Epic. That's what you think, Epic? Like, that's not... It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with love for Picard, that the fuck all. Use your eyes, my friend. Use your eyes. Ingram is not that good of a goalie. Like, there's no love or hatred for either goalie. It's just Ingram isn't your goalie. He's not a backup in the NHL anymore. He's not a starter in the NHL anymore. He's just not. Like, there's no love or hatred. It's just facts are facts. Numbers are numbers. Ingram's numbers are bad. Like, I don't know what Oilers Nation and everybody else has for Ingram being the guy. Is it his contract? Is it what he did with Arizona, Utah on a bad defensive team? That's not this guy. That's not the Connor Ingram we have. Like, I loved his interview when he said it's not my decision if I stay or go. I'm just going to go day by day and play with when I get told to play. It's an awesome answer. It's a hockey answer. What do you want him to say? I'd be pissed off if I got sent down. I don't know if my mental... I disagree. I think you read way too much into the whole players like him bullshit. Because if that was the case, the Stuart Skinner trade never would have happened. If that was the case, Stuart Skinner would still be an Oiler. Players liked him. And despite what some idiots on the internet seem to think, the players... And I'm not speaking secondhand. I'm speaking firsthand from talking to players personally, saying that they are still gutted at the fact that Stuart Skinner had to be sacrificed for this team to have a change, to have a different look on the back end. I'm not saying what players. I am just telling you that there's more than 5 players that I have talked to that have said that they still feel gut-wrenched that Stuart Skinner's not on the team. Why? Why do they feel that way? They're all hoping that when Jarry comes back, he's better. We'll see. We'll see, Epic. I guess we'll have to... I guess you and everybody else who thinks that it's that way, we'll have to see. And if it's that way, it's because upper management wants it that way, and you're not winning with those 2 goalies. You're just not winning with those 2 goalies. And that's me as an Oilers fan who's a forever optimist thinking this team's going to win a cup. This year was the year to win the cup. You're just not winning with those 2 goalies. Second round, third round maybe, but you're not getting past. No, they're absolutely pissed. Like the players that I've talked to. The players that I've talked to are pissed at themselves. Like they're pissed at themselves that they got put in that situation where the goalie had to be traded for a change of scenery. Again, the players that I talked to are hoping Jarry comes back healthy and stays healthy, and they're hoping Jarry is the goalie that he was in Pittsburgh 2-3 years ago. 905 save percentage, 910 save percentage, 915. Constantly putting up 900s. Because, yes, that is the biggest knock on Stuart Skinner. Brr, 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 brr. What year do you want for their stats? This year? Guys, I love Connor Ingram. He's from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Good old Stoonie boy. Anybody from Saskatoon, I'll always put my horse on. I just don't think you can get around the mental hurdle. Give me have a second here. I'm trying to do something right quick. All right, guys. So here's their numbers that you asked for. Oh, just a second. I gotta move it. Picard's numbers. Here's their career numbers. Nah, we didn't do anything exciting. We just played with the kids. Like career numbers. Cal Picard, less goals against, same save percentage, more wins. Connor Ingram, less games. Like they're pretty identical. But Picard is a career backup goalie, right? What did you and your family do, Epic, on New Year's? I think I stayed up till midnight, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't think you lose either way with either goalie you choose as your backup, as long as your starter is healthy. And that's one thing that I question 100% out of 100. Can Tristan Jarry stay healthy? If Tristan Jarry stays healthy, it won't matter who your backup is. You can have a goalie from Shawinigan be your backup who plays every once in a while and be good. But if your goalie's not healthy, your starting goalie's not healthy, then you need a reliable backup. And I would go with Calvin Picard as a reliable backup. But like I said, either way, there is going to have to be a massive decision made by the Edmonton Oilers. And either way, it's going to piss off one side of the fan base or the other. Thankfully for me, it's not going to upset me or make me happy in either way. I'm already upset with this organization. I think if, like, and I'm going to be honest, as a guy that deals with mental health every day, if Connor Ingram can put the mental stuff behind him and just focus on hockey as hard as it is, shut the voices up in your head. Like I said, as a guy that deals with mental health who has voices in his head daily, just shut up. Just tell him to shut up. I'm focusing on making saves. I'm focusing on making a life for my family. Easier said than done. Therapy works sometimes. But if he can put all that aside, I think he can be a great goalie. Again, like he was for Arizona. But January 27th, my friend. January 27th. And I might have to buy tickets for that game. Just a second. Hey. What the hell? Like, how did that happen? Just...
So he was trying to watch for me out the window.
Uh-huh.
He pulled down the window and the plastic was
Yeah.
But
Yep.
they did tell him migraine people. They told him and they gave him, and he's looking at me right now. I am not doing that again, Matt. Sitting in there for that many hours for them to just give him Tylenol when he could have taken it at home.
Yeah, and that's... Yeah.
And he's not taking it. Finally, he admitted to the doctor, I will take it then. So
Well...
it's liquid, and he's taking it.
Yeah, he has to.
I
You didn't have liquid?
No, I have liquid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have all of it. I have chewables, liquid, you name it, and I'm like, do you want medicine? No. And then, yeah.
Hmm.
So cold enough to get purchased over on Thursday. So most of we're explaining him he can't be doing hockey right now just to keep it on the down low.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So there you go. That's it.
Okay.
Wearing your Pokemon.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, did you get your cut?
Yes, yes.
Maybe we should have.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, well, I don't know if you're coming out Thursday.
It all depends on the situations here and what goes on. Can't guarantee, can't promise anything.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll get him there myself.
Okay.
Figure it out. What do you say, Dad?
Bye.
Love you.
Oh. My apologize, guys. I didn't even notice I wasn't muted. My bad. Good thing I look at my screen every 5 seconds, right? No, that's not true. Any whoosies? I realize I'm not muted. Good thing I didn't have that conversation on speakerphone, because that would have been me in trouble, that person in trouble. But it's okay. Trouble finds us. If you look hard enough, trouble will find you. No, yeah, we just dealt with kids being kids and overly needy and all that fun stuff, you know what I mean? Wish I could tell you otherwise, but that'd be a lie. So 1-0 after 1. Edmonton kind of dominated the entire period, thanks to a power play, whether it was earned or not. Again, the scoreboard said 7 shots after the period. Apparently, Nashville took 9 shots. Setting up the next book. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Again, in all honesty, do not be surprised and do not shoot the messenger if there's a trade announced in the next coming days that Mangiapane is no longer an Oiler and he's either headed to Vancouver or headed to Anaheim. Nothing confirmed. I am just saying what I am hearing through the grapevine. Bathroom and then baby bedtime. Well, I will help you take the baby to bed. You know what, Epic? I really should set up like the next book club. You know, I'm gonna read a book. We're gonna go read a book. Next intermission, I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna find the sleaziest book I can find. Holy smoly. Oilers hitting posts like crazy. No, we don't get Kane back. We get Louis DeBrusque. His son, Jake DeBrusque. Although, again, he makes $5.5 million. So it would have to be Mangiapane and
the Olympic team in back-to-back years. Another icing call on Edmonton.
Well, you remember he went to Vegas in the expansion draft and he scored 29 goals that year. He showed everybody that he's not just a defensive forward, that he's not a guy that can be put out there. He can
so that's a good rumor to hear. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's Adam Henrique.
There's always teams that want to go.
I think you need Adam Henrique as a face-off guy unless you're splitting up Hopkins, Hyman, and McDavid.
Every day, that's one thing I'll say about
Personally, I would do that. I would make that move. I'd put Howard or Savoy
your lineup and just
up in that line and have Hopkins be your third-line center. But then that recalls who's your fourth-line center, because it's not Savoy.
To stay in the NHL. All strip Roslovic up the right-hand side for Evangelista.
Just my honest and humble opinion.
13 years and 7 teams. From your 7th rounder, Louis, I think most 7th rounders would take that every time. Emerson.
it's a belief for him too, right? He's always kind of played with that belief that he can play. And that's not always easy as you
I think he'd waive for New Jersey as well.
you're up and down.
I think Adam Henrique would waive his no movement clause to go to New Jersey.
You have to always
But who do you get from New Jersey aside from... Oh my God, Savoy, that's wide open! Gotta finish those if you want to be in the top 6, man.
Wants to make an impact
If you want to play top 6 minutes, those are goals that you gotta score. You have to score those. Yes. And that's it with a high stick.
That's going to be playing with a high stick.
Of course, Kurt Cobain, the Oilers are going to win. They're playing Nashville. Shots are 13-12 for the Edmonton Oilers. 1-0 Edmonton on the back of McDavid's goal. That I could see that bringing a face-off guy because that's lacking as a bottom 6 center. That is lacking as a bottom 6 center. Absolutely, bud. I couldn't agree with you more. I agree with you way too much, though. That's why I got to argue with you about the Picard and Ingram situation. I agree with you way too much. I feel like I'm your yes man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Savoy tries low instead of high. You can tell he was trying to put it into an open spot down low instead of trying to elevate. And that's just a quick decision that happens. But for Howard, you talked about it earlier.
But yeah, I think they're gonna have to go get a centerman.
That's exactly the way that Christoph wants to
If you're gonna beat Colorado or Dallas in the playoffs, you need a centerman.
first got recalled for Bakersfield. That's what he said. He said the one thing coming back up to the NHL, play with pace. That was a real quick play.
If Nashville was ever willing to retain any of Stamkos' money, there's a guy to go after.
This time moves it over to Bouchard. One-timer Nugent Hopkins. That was headed wide. And Saros
Steven Stamkos is a guy to go after. There's a guy in Winnipeg that you could pick up that's a centerman. Few players in Ottawa I wouldn't mind picking up as centerman.
There, just that shot was about 5 feet wide of the net by Nugent Hopkins, but he knows it's the top line. Hit a whistle, settle things down, don't touch this line, run around in the offensive zone.
Oilers with a shot. Plays coming in. The other teams, Vegas and Anaheim, each with just 2 wins in their last 10, and they're both losing again tonight. LA's been struggling. One team that's really made a move lately is Seattle. Here's McDavid. Take a quick shot. Flip the side of that. Portion of the crowd thought that was it for Boucher.
The chance in traffic for
But yes, Epic, they absolutely need to get a big face-off winning centerman.
quick snap shot by Stamkos on a save. Made by Ingram. Stamkos' next goal will bring him even with Yari Curry for 20.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That would be an awesome retention.
Lane pass McDavid cuts to his left. Almost single-handedly bringing Nashville back into contention. He had 6 game-winning.
There's a guy playing in Pittsburgh that'd be a good ad for the Oilers. He's a centerman.
players in the game that when they
He's kind of a kid.
feel like that's a
He's got the nickname of one. But now that Pittsburgh's winning games, I don't see them trading anybody off that roster.
Roslovic
Huge win by Stuart Skinner, by the way.
With 4.5 gone by in the
Seeloffs
score remains 1-0.
helping them come back in that game against, what's their nuts in overtime? Crosby, 50 overtime goals in his career. Draisaitl's not too far behind him.
He gets it away. Maybe not the angle that he wants to. A good job to come back and recover and break it up just a little bit. But Roslovic getting the feet pumping and not an easy task. A little Hemsky-like. Remember the old Oiler head? He was so good at picking up pucks. At full speed with his skate. Didn't matter where you threw that puck. The old saying, you can't give a great player a bad pass. They'll pick it up some way, shape, or form. Hemsky was like that. Roslovic's got a lot of that.
Did he just compare Roslovic to Hemsky? Damn. That's high praise, even by you, Louis. We saw that coming, though.
For the first time tonight, Nashville's resurgent power play will get a look. Along with the rest of their hockey club, Louis, the Preds have really improved in this area over the last month.
Yeah, it's on fire as well. It's a dangerous power play right now. I believe it's a slash or a trip. Yeah, it's a trip. As Regula there it is, takes down Evangelista. He comes down aggressively, but it's the left leg that he kind of just drags behind.
That's a trip.
Evangelista
Watch your legs.
At that time, so Regula trying to pitch him off from the wall. Good job by Evangelista, who's really broken out this year for Nashville. A solid young player that's putting up points this year is going to.
Would Nashville ever trade O'Reilly, though? That is another player that can win face-offs for your bottom six. Stanley Cup winning champion. What's his salary cap hit? During the Olympic break, I'll do that. I'll look at cheap bottom six centers that could help this Oilers team out. I'll look at that up right now.
He's lost for the game. Evangelista in over the line. O'Reilly trying to go cross ice. Excellent pick by Samoa and launch it back the other way. Ianmark in the crowd. Roman Josi.
Savoy just has a knack for getting in that right position defensively, doesn't he? Excellent read on that pass across.
Forsberg had it raked off his stick. Here's Ianmark. Smart play to go to Emerson. Did not get it through, however. And it comes free to Evangelista. Josi showing one-timer. Stamkos, no shot. He's got 4 power play goals on the year, as does Michael Bennett, to lead the team. Evangelista. Bunting. Evangelista. Stamkos. Whiffs. Shoots. That was blocked in front. Emerson quickly gathers and alertly looks and sees he has some space, so he skates it to center, dumps it in, and then drains the power play time under a half minute. Fedor Svechkov against McDavid, challenging up top. Nugent Hopkins almost shoot that one free. Blankenberg. It's one thing if you've got an inexperienced guy or two on your power play. McDavid and Nugent Hopkins are out there.
You're right. If he would have picked that off.
Interesting.
Full speed, just hoping that he got possession. He's gone.
Nurse launched it late for the ice. That's going to do it for the Nashville power play.
Ryan O'Reilly only makes $4.5 million. That isn't a bad thing to do. Mangiapane moved to Nashville for O'Reilly. Money works out. No money needs to be retained. Who says no to that move? SS24 doing some work.
Seen that a couple times where he's faked that he's going to put a puck deep and walked around before. Stastny using that great skating ability.
I'm in the dry side. Surveys and dishes out to ankle.
Appreciate everybody for being here. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction.
Rebound, bouncing puck. Good keep by Stastny against Cole Smith, who couldn't clear.
He took his eye off because he had to get around the goal stick. Now back in the goalie's hands. Stastny should have shot that puck, though. Good evening, Jerry. How are you? You'd throw the first in there as well? Fair. I wasn't going to even give the first. I'd just do 1-for-1 straight up. But, yeah, if you want to entice Nashville, that's... Guys, does Kapanen look different without his mustache and beard? Like, I know it wasn't a full beard, but there was hair there. You could tell he was a player. Now he's just got a baby-faced assassin. How is Jerry's Christmas and Jerry's New Year's? Doing good, doing good. Out-of-town scoreboard because nobody cares. It's over, folks. It's over. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Right? The Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Colorado Avalanche 4-2 in regulation. The unbeatable has been beatable twice in a row. Buffalo beats Vancouver 5-3. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Dallas Stars 6-3. Yes, I'm being facetious and sarcastic. The Philadelphia Flyers beat the Anaheim Go Ducks 5-2. The New York Islanders were playing football tonight. They got the touchdown, the extra point, and the safety. 9-0 over the New Jersey Devils. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Florida Panthers 4-1. Right now, with 12 minutes left to go in the third period, the Winnipeg Jets, the Atlanta Thrashers, are beating the Vegas Golden Knights 2-1. In Edmonton is 1-0 Edmonton over Nashville with 11 minutes left in the second period. Game just underway. Bruins nothing, Kraken nothing. Just underway in San Jose as the Blue Jackets are in. San Jose take on the Sharks. Tomorrow, the Stars play the Capitals, the Flames play the Canadiens, the Senators play the Mammoth, the Blues play the Blackhawks, and the Sharks play the Kings. On Thursday, the Oilers have the Jets. Whoa, Sarah, how you doing?
They've combined for 22 goals in the last 14 games, including this one, 17 for the rest of the forwards, 44 for the rest of the team.
Georgia.
Combined. That's
So what's the temperature like in the States?
You need more people pulling on that rope. There's been a lot of discussion about the depth scoring for Edmonton. Where 97's going, he gives you a chance to win every night.
Hey, stop showing off that 22 out of 44 is 50%.
Hey, that's about the only math that I can do.
Here's Harris backhanding it up to McDavid, who's one off.
So, second intermission, we're going to read a book.
Here's McDavid.
My book club members have given me a book to read to you guys.
Here's Hunt behind the net.
You may have heard this story before.
More 15-game point streaks than McDavid's. 6, and Nurse's shot clocked cleanly by Sauce.
I think important to note, Jack, they're not going to apologize for having the best player.
It's called Good Night Hockey, a Sports Illustrated Kids edition.
Players can get to, including David, but there we go. You know, this right here, most 15-game point streaks in NHL history. He's third right now, only behind the magnificent one. So you got to think he's got a pretty good chance of catching Mario. Maybe not Wayne though.
There's a shot redirected.
Saros is stepping up, stepping big, 17-14 shots.
But never say never, right? I mean, that's
Wouldn't put it past.
that's a tall task, but he's gone on some terrific tears.
Look at this ricochet.
This is a tough save too. Through traffic, a bouncing puck off a
Ooh,
deflection. Still
beautiful.
comes up with it somehow.
Beautiful weather. That's not the weather I was talking about, but
His old team has made some
hey, man, that's beautiful weather for 10 o'clock at night. A mild 15 degrees. Georgia's always beautiful this time of year. I mean, it's beautiful in the fall when the peaches come out. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Preds captain Roman Josi. Nurse to McDavid. Second time inside to Nugent Hopkins. Gathers, slings it across to Alec Regula. Now McDavid with Hyman in the slot. Snapshot blocked. Rebound McDavid. Back up top to Nurse. Regula shovels. Ripped up the right-hand side, and the Preds nearly minute in the defensive zone will be extended further, and the Oilers will bring out fresh troops. Icing.
This line's been really good, and Stamkos and Evangelista have switched on the right-hand side. Stamkos going up to that top line. He's done it in this stretch for them. Andrew Burnett not afraid to shuffle around, but it's because of how dominating the top line of Edmonton has been with the puck on their stick. The recovery pucks, Hyman's been just a workhorse. Going to battle in front of Nugent Hopkins and McDavid round out the trio. They are snapping it around.
Collision in front. Herbig's up and goes. And here's Draisaitl. Red's top line has been out there a minute 30 now. Kapanen centering pass broken up by Yossi.
They'll get past it, Jared. They'll get past it and go on an 8 or 9 game winning streak, and we'll forget they never won 3 in a row all year. What a play by Kapanen.
This is a long change. Reds are going to try to execute it. They got a partial. Draisaitl across one touch, looking for Kapanen, and that just misfired. Then Draisaitl lost handle and got it back from Michael Bunting. O'Reilly another chance.
Nico Bunting, former Oiler.
It's carved out to the Oiler line. Herbig's was caught. Here's Draisaitl.
Former Maple Leaf as well.
By Yossi, and the official emphatically pointing at Draisaitl, no penalty. Bunting to Evangelista. His shot.
Again, I love what this official is saying and doing. I love what the official is doing. He's letting the players, he's explaining to the players why that's no call. I love it. First period, he said, hey, you trip. Clean. You fell. He let the player know no penalty. He let the players know no penalty was coming and why no penalty was coming. Clean. He got the puck first. He got the puck and then he got you. It's a clean play. That right there, he was just explaining to Draisaitl why that wasn't a hook. It was down on your stick. He hooked you on your stick. That's legal. It wasn't in your hands. Is that too much to ask for all officials to do that? Like, if you're not going to make the call, explain to the player in the moment why that's not a call. Just a 2-second. Hey, he got your stick. Got puck first. No call. You can't win them all, but good God, we'd like to see you win more, right? But no, Nick, I like that idea. All black? So is it going to be all black? It's not like the Halloween one, though, is it? It won't be like a black and orange? Is that too much? Yeah, right, yeah, it is too much to ask, yeah. Are you kidding? NHL officials? They don't even want to let you know what their bad calls are, the good calls are, let alone non-calls. I just want more transparency from the referees. Like, that's what I do as an official. I explain in the moment why that's not a call. And for the most part, the kids and the coaches understand it if they can hear why I don't call that. Or why I made that call. Because as a minor league ref, I am held accountable. I do have to speak to somebody. That's just a nice play by Yossi. Even Draisaitl was like, yeah, good call. My Super Bowl pick? I'm not telling you that. I'm going to get lynched on this channel if I tell you guys my Super Bowl pick.
Good battle between two of the best in the game. Since Yossi's been in the league fourth in scoring by defensive.
Yeah, I know exactly which ones you're talking about.
And that's another factor in Nashville slumping last year. Yossi missed nearly 30 games, and he's missed.
I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to see what it comes out to be. Like, I'm not going to hate on a jersey I've never seen before. I will love to see it. Yes, he is. 16 games. 16-game point streak. He got a goal today. Power play goal assisted by Bouchard and Draisaitl. His 26th of the year. 8 minutes left to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Edmonton. Shots are 19-15 for the Oilers. Again, both teams have had a power play. I love you, Epic. I fucking love you. No, I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are good enough to get out of the wild card game they're in this weekend. I do see the Packers beating the Bears, though. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I see the Packers beating the Bears this weekend. I just... There's too much turmoil with DK Metcalf being DK Metcalf. I won't get too much into it, but... You're an idiot, Metcalf. Just an idiot, but... A guy can dream, Epic. My NHL Stanley Cup is Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Edmonton Oilers. Either way, I'm happy. Either Stuart Skinner gets his cup or the Oilers get their cup. And yes, that is very sarcastic and never happening, but... Honestly, I'm going to say it's going to be Buffalo out of the AFC and Seattle out of the NFC. We're going to see Buffalo, Seattle. What a hit by Cappy. Go Pats. We'll see. The Patriots have a tough game. They've got the LA Chargers. That's a tough game. Like, I know they got good quarterback, good young rookie, but playoff pressure is a lot different than regular season pressure, right? I see Houston beating Pittsburgh this weekend. That's interference. I don't know how that's not a call. But Oilers have gotten away with a few tonight too, so can't be upset by blowing calls. Good block shot there by Hawkins. No, my bad, Roslovic. Savoy, Roslovic, and Howard on a line. I like this line. Again, Adam Henrique is out and will not return for the rest of the night. Adam Henrique is out and will not return. Is it trade related?
Nashville has not played poorly tonight. I don't think they're giving Edmonton the red line there. It's icing.
Is it trade related? Maybe. Maybe not. Could be injury related. I'll never tell. I see the Rams beating Carolina. The Packers beating the Bears. The Eagles are going to steamroll the 49ers. I'm sorry. The Eagles are just going to do to the 49ers what everybody does to the 49ers in playoffs. This definitely is. You're not wrong. This definitely is. I mean, I could see Denver there. I just don't see the Rams there. That's my tough pick, is for the Rams to be there. Because I think the Rams are going to have to play Seattle. And that's just tough sledding.
Oilers trying to solidify first place in the Pacific tonight and avoid a third consecutive setback. Here's Stamkos.
Although Denver's been the best team all year, right? Penalty shot! Penalty shot! Let's go! Yeah. You got to give up on those Colts. When you bring in a 45, 50-year-old quarterback instead of Cam Newton, let's go. McDavid penalty shot. Haven't seen one of these in a minute. All shut up and let Louie and Jack take you back.
By Wilkes-Bee, penalty shot.
3 for 7 all time. Connor McDavid breaks in on UC Saros.
Scores! 2-0 Oilers. All right. Oilers 2. McDavid's 27th goal this season. Penalty shot, unassisted. 4 minutes left to go in the second period.
Take the chance and you miss. It's almost an automatic goal.
Seahawks are a good team.
He really thought he was
They're a good team. They've been well coached this year.
loves to make that move.
Lazar in front. Take by Savoy.
Scores! Curtis Lazar makes it 3-0 Oilers.
How sweet is that? Curtis Lazar back in the lineup to slam one home.
Oilers' third goal scored by Curtis Lazar, assisted by number 22, Savoy, and number 53, Howard.
Giovanni and Frederick in the press box tonight. Here's a chance for Nashville trying to answer. Luke Evangelista. Button Oaks backs off. In an open man.
3-0 Edmonton. Lazar's third goal of the season.
Bouchard on to Drysdale. Hits the line. Just missed it. Yes, the captain.
They're not going to give Howard the second assist? Oh, cheap bastards. Oh, I thought that was going to be 4.
By Drysdale, who's frustrated.
Lazar from Savoy at any rate.
He's actually scored in just one of his last 13 games. Now, the caveat is, it was a hat trick. Sent across to Cameron.
He did have 17 points in that span, but yeah, he hasn't been finding the back of the net like he normally does, and this is right in the wheelhouse, that opportunity he had.
The Edmonton Oilers, 2 goals in 22
2 goals in 22 seconds for the Edmonton Oilers. So where was this team on Saturday? Where was this killer instinct on Saturday? I guess when you go down 3 net bagel in the first period, it's kind of hard to have this type of game. But yes, Mangiapane's been going to sit until he's traded. Yeah, they were still in bed. Yeah, they woke up in the third period. By then, you're too late. You're dead in the water. But yeah, Mangiapane's sitting because he's being traded. Friedrich is sitting to just sit, to think and contemplate. How bad do you want to play on this team? What are you willing to do or not do for this team to be here with this long-term contract, which I think is still a great contract and a good signing. We judge way too much on first year of signings with contracts. We expect more. They are who they are. To me, you are who you were when you signed the contract. Don't change. You were the player before you made the money, still be that player. Don't be a different player after you make the money. I get the, well, he's making $10 million. He better be a $10 million player. No, he's not a $10 million player. The market made him a $10 million player. That is my biggest gripe with people when they bring up the Bouchard contract and the Nurse contract. They are who they are. The contract be damned. The contract wasn't dictated by the Oilers or the player. The contract was dictated by the market. They would have got more elsewhere. Trust me when I say that.
Solid defense as Nashville approached, and now Roslovic on the counter. Chips it over to Nurse. Centering pass, and then just missed Roslovic. Here's Regula. Looking inside, through around the boards. And I had just been saying, Louis, that I didn't think Nashville had played a poor road game. They were right there in it. Now
Howard down to Savoy.
and the Oilers with one more.
Savoy, Roslovic, and Howard look like a dangerous line. This is a very dangerous line. Keep them together. As much as I love Roslovic in the top 6, I'm liking this. 2 young kids with a dog-on-bone player like Roslovic? What's not to love? Good old McDavid, 97. Wheeling and dealing. Styling and profiling. A little bit of Ric Flair. Woo! Limousine riding. Jet plane flying. Offside, says the referee. Looked like that was into me.
No, I thought he had kept it in.
It was close. It was really close. He's like, why? You know what? They could challenge if it goes here. Let's see who was right.
No,
That came out. That's
good call. Good call.
And players are always going to think this didn't come out.
I think Ekholm was a little too nonchalant with it.
Yeah.
That did just creep out.
You're not wrong though. Epic afternoon game, man.
He's looking to see where he wants to go with it, so he takes his eyes off the puck for that split second, and next thing you know, it just comes over the line. So good call by the line.
But Colson shovels it down low. He introduced himself to Nashville last year by decking Jeremy Lazan with an overhand right. Draisaitl in front.
Scores! Holy smokes! Kasperi Kapanen scores to make it 4-0 for the Oilers. Welcome back, Cap.
Yeah, just feeling it right now.
Woo!
Action down the lineup.
I don't have a Kapanen goal, Horde.
First goal by McDavid, 22 of 44 in the last 14 games, including this one by Hyman.
That Draisaitl pod goals would get the assists on a Kapanen goal.
This year for Edmonton, hard to believe again.
I would be making that graphic in the second intermission. After I read you a little book.
Is again poised to come back and injured in the practice before that return game. By the way, Colson and Draisaitl the assist for Colson. It's his first point in 9 games. Draisaitl sets up Yanmark. Draisaitl again haunting Nashville. 47 points now. His last 21 against the Reds. As the Oilers.
Right, Epic. They never ask how, they just ask how many. 22 seconds left to go in the second period. 4-0 Edmonton. Shots are 28-16 for the Oilers. Gotta like it.
Final 10 seconds. I'm not sure we're going to see Soros out there currently. A 4-0
Quick little recap as the horn goes.
time to get added in. Some
First goal scored by Connor McDavid is 26th of the year, assisted by Bouchard and Draisaitl on the power play. Second period, the Oilers take a penalty themselves. Penalty shot awarded to Connor McDavid. He shoots, he scores. 2-0 Edmonton. 22 seconds later, Curtis, don't call me lazy Lazar, scores his third goal of the game period. Savoy and Howard get the assist on that. Followed by Kapanen, his first goal of the season, in his first game of the season, assisted by Draisaitl and Podkolzin. So I guess when you have a guy like Kapanen filtered in your third line where he should be slated, it opens up and frees everybody to play their fucking positions properly. Who knew bringing in Kapanen would be a good thing for the Edmonton Oilers? One guy in a lineup shuffles everything back to a reset mode. It works. I hate to tell you how one guy, even if he's your bottom six, your 12th forward, if he's slated properly, everybody else will be able to be slated correctly as well. Good things happen to good people. Also, congratulations to Kapanen and his wife on the upcoming baby. Oh man, I wish I could tell you guys the other news. Anyways, intermission time. We're going to read a book called Good Night Hockey. It was written by Michael Dahl. Illustrated by Christina Forse. In the heart of our town, in the snow and the cold. You see the picture there. Is the home of our heroes, daring and bold. We squeeze under blankets up in the stands. Mugs of hot chocolates warm up our hands. Oh yeah, we got some good illustration on this. Here come the players, they zoom and they glide. They take center ice, lining up each side. The puck drops, sticks and skaters collide. A slap shot, the puck sails out wide. The players zig and they zag. The puck flies like a rocket. But our goalie is faster. Wow, watch him block it. It's the end of the first, lots of action and goals. The Zamboni chug-chugs, smoothing the ice as it rolls. The players take to the ice, shots fly from each side. More shots, more saves. The game is tied. Almost seems like the good old hockey game. The sticks swing, it's a hat trick. The crowd jumps and cheers. We throw our hats on the ice and cover our ears. The game is between the Wolves and the Eagles, by the way. The Wolves are the home team. They just have 3. 1 minute left. Where's the puck? Will they score? The final buzzer sounds. Our team wins. We all roar. 3-2 Wolves. It's a game to remember, but it's chilly and late. We all say goodnight as we head towards the gate. Good night, ice. Good night, ref. Good night, stands and the fans who have left. Good night, players. Arena aglow. Good night, snow. Good night, moon. Good night, friends in their cars driving by. Good night, stars in the wintry sky. Apparently it was an outdoor game because it was snowing inside the arena. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Good night, team. For tonight is a night for my own hockey dream. Beautiful bedtime story that I read that to my kids every night. Oh, Fleury. Ooh. Hayden Fleury got taken off on a stretcher in the Vegas game. The score was 3-2. Now it's 3-3. Winnipeg, Vegas tied at 3 going into OT. Damn it, Vegas. Just go away. I guess when you lose one of your top defensemen, that's bound to happen. Definitely a book that I read to all my kids at night. They love it. They even do the animations when they roar, they roar. When the hat trick gets scored, if they have a hat, they'll throw the hat. Strange things that happen in our lives. 4-3 Buffalo over the Vancouver Canucks. Empty netter makes it 5-3 that game. Oh, yeah. It's we started reading it to to Matthew, and then it just continued with Anna, and now it's continued with Rose. So we're about 10 years in the reading. Maple Leafs beat the Panthers 4-1. That's good to see. Third period underway shortly-ish. Predators have 16 shots after 2. The Oilers have 28. It really is one of those good classic books. Oh, number 9 for Philly just got wrecked. Game misconduct coming up for 44 on Anaheim. Flyers beat the Ducks 5-2. Youchies. We are a fascinating channel. We do more than just talk hockey. Because there's more than hockey in our lives, right? I mean, hockey is the big thing, the be-all, end-all, but there's still more to life than hockey. Colorado loses. Sad little losing streak they're on now. Shots in that period by Nashville, 7. That period by the Oilers, 16. The Oilers took more shots that period than Nashville has as shots. What does the third period have in store? Does UC Saros stay in the net? Or is he getting the hook? Oh, they gave Janmark the assist, not Howard, on the Lazar goal. So I will correct that in my notes. It was Janmark, not Howard. Even though Howard was the contributor of that puck win. Oh. Let's update the win-o-meter, shall we? I think the Oilers are more than a 57-42 favorite. Yeah, 88-11. I swear I have kids just to read books and collect toys. The toys are more for me, not the kids. Yeah, Janmark is going to stay. Now that Mangiapane hasn't really fulfilled and has asked for a trade out of Edmonton, he'll be the one traded, not Janmark. That was Janmark was going to get traded, Morgan, if Mangiapane produced or even was a shell of himself. He just hasn't. I don't know what it is with former Calgary Flame players coming to Edmonton. Although former Calgary Flame player Curtis Lazar got a goal tonight. His third goal of the season. Like I said, I will be doing the captaining special right now. So forgive me if I'm not answering your questions. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I appreciate every single one of you mother truckers. Don't be shy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. 4-0 Edmonton after 2. Good golly, Miss Molly. Tired. Did anyone see what happened to Adam Henrique and what made him hurt? No, I have not. I will look into it, though, because that seems like a thing that we need to watch out for. I Man, you guys just love bashing Stuart Skinner. Like, not even playing on the team, and you still fucking bash him. Oilers Nation, man, I don't get anything about that fucking... I guess that's just me, though. I guess... Something I gotta deal with. Again, that's a me problem. Yeah, I would take, if it means trade, like, this is my thing. If we're gonna trade one, Mangiapane or Janmark, I'd say Maj has to go. I like what Janmark brings, because even when he's not scoring, he's still producing. He's still doing what he needs to do. Wallman's also really close to coming back. I hate what they're saying, though. The thing for Jari out 2 weeks. It isn't for Tristan Jari. It's for Ingram Pickard. Fuck that. Jari's not fucking ready. And if you push him, I dare the Oilers to push Tristan Jari to come back sooner than he's able. I dare you to. Find out how quickly he gets hurt again with the same fucking injury. He's practicing. He's got extra practice in. Yeah, go ahead. Bring him back. Bring him back. I'm just saying. Bring him back and he gets hurt again after what? I triple dog dare him. Yes, producing. It's not all about goals. Like, I guess that's what you think that third line players should be doing. But it's not always about the goals and the assists that you put up. It's what do you do when you're not by the puck? What are you doing as a penalty killer? What are you doing when you're not scoring and you're not doing offensive? What are you doing? He's helping the team in a lot of ways. And of course, it's not on TV. I guess you have to go to a game to understand what the third and fourth line does. It's a lot of the shit you don't see on camera and on your TV screens. Because it's not flashy. It's blocking a fucking shot. It's taking away a passing lane. It's mugging it up in the corner. Yeah. Wallman is really close. Like, to me, I think if Tristan Jarry comes back and he gets hurt, what do you do then? No, he's been that way all season. We just haven't noticed it. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I'm not gonna get into the semantics with you and with everything, but that's your opinion on him. Good for you. It's my opinion is he's a player that's done a lot that doesn't get noticed on the ice, but the teammates notice it, and the media notice it, and people that go to games that I talk to notice it. They'll all tell you to a T. He does things that you don't notice on TV because it's not flashy. It's not dashy. It's not a Connor McDavid spin around goal or a Draisaitl one-timer from his spot. It's not a Bouchard blunder that gets clipped and criticized 1,000 times. Oh, yeah. Absolutely epic. I think if it was playoffs, Wallman would be ready. Wallman wouldn't have missed any time, really, if it's playoffs. But he's blocked 3 shots and got hurt 3 times. That's... we got to be careful with him blocking shots. We need to give him help on the blocking shots department. But that's not the Oilers' way. The Oilers don't block enough shots. Their second best shot blocker was traded in the Pittsburgh deal. Brett Kulak was traded in that Pittsburgh deal. Again, as much as I want to praise Bouchard and Nurse for being good offensive defensemen, block a shot once or twice. Sacrifice your body once or twice a game. 3 times a game. Just let your team know that you're in a fight with them. Connor McDavid, same thing. Draisaitl, same thing. Block a shot twice. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, chances are you might get hurt. But at least you're letting your teammates know you're in a fight with them. Just my opinion.
Because Connor Ingram has handled everything well through 2 periods of play on the part of the Edmonton Oilers. Now, Louis and Jack mentioned he had played for Nashville, and so here he is walking out in his opportunity to be an Edmonton Oiler out of the Oilers' room. During the bubble with Nashville, he actually got a chance to get ready in the Oilers' dressing room. He said the thing that struck him...
You are correct on that.
He was so in awe of the fact that
you're absolutely correct on that.
Fireplace in their lounge area in their dressing room. And so far, Connor Ingram...
And that's really scary to think about. That's really scary to think about.
First shot of the NHL, started 3 games for Nashville, one of them in this building, and was beaten by the Oilers, gave up 4 goals in November of 2021, and his teammate UC Saros has come back out for the 3rd period.
Saros is in net.
Talked about the potential merits of him not finishing the game. What does it say that he's back out for the 3rd?
I think it's a message again. I don't know what the conversation was with him and Andrew Burnett or the goaltending coach, but listen, he probably said, I want to stay in there. He's a guy that battles. He plays a ton of games. This is 15 and 19 he started. But I think also, Jack, is that chance by Forsberg sends a message to the team, too. This game ain't over. We still have 20 minutes to play.
It's gliding in, trying to feed him, and that was broken up. And then you've got Evangelista knocked off his stick.
Yeah, I really miss Chris Russell. Former Flame, which is odd enough. But Chris Russell definitely was that player that gave his body for the better of the team. Who I miss as a forward that used to do the same thing? Zach Cassian. Say what you want about him as a person, but Zach Cassian sacrificed his body. I got the Cap'n in graphic made, so I will play that next time he scores a goal. Aside from structure and system, I think that's the Oilers' Achilles heel, blocking shots.
And especially for the Predators, they have big forwards. They get in front. This line, especially the 4th line, a little bit of a mixture here. Trying to throwing pucks in there, bouncing hard off the back wall, but it's hard to read for a goaltender. He's trying to face the shooter, that hard Karam. Big McCarron is in the mix there. He takes up a lot of space.
So is Reed Schaefer at 4 goals in the 18 NHL games he's played since being called up for Milwaukee, Nashville's longtime American Hockey League affiliate. Kapanen had one blockered into the corner. Draisaitl couldn't make a play, so here comes Schaefer. Nifty move around the rule. Boy, I thought that was close to
What a save by Ingram. The cheeky little smile. Hey, make the ones you can make.
Kid's got a point here in Edmonton. It was a beautiful rush.
Reed Schaefer, former Oiler.
first National Hockey League assist. He's got 4 goals, but no assists.
And a beauty one at that. Now it's going to be a highlight reel save by Connor Abel.
And Miller puts the brakes on. His shot deflected. Second time. Up top, Stastny shoots. Didn't make it.
I'm an equal opportunist good guy. That was a hell of a save by Ingram. Like I said, it's his job to make the Oilers' job hard. It's his job to make the Oilers' job hard and who they're going to send out on waivers or send back down to the AHL. I think regardless, both goalies are going to clear. If you send him back down, he clears. You send Picard back down, he clears. Yep. I see that comparison. He will. Like, we forget that this is only, what, his 40th?
Smith shoots it in. Ingram couldn't sneak it by Smith.
Yeah. We have to remember that this is Regula's, what, 40th game? Maybe 45th?
Eventually dug out.
He's not a veteran.
That was
Huge save, absolutely, Barbershot. That's fine. You may not think it's a debate, but it definitely is.
just to remind
And I can tell you right now, it's a debate in management and that locker room.
inexplicably trying to
It's a debate between upper management and head coach, by the way.
for his 14.
Players are also debating it. Fans are debating it.
He finishes that one off.
I'm sorry, Epi, that's just a battle you're not going to win clean out. Like, Ingram hasn't done enough to impress to win the job outright.
Well played by Evangelista.
How was it? How is Pizza Hut? I haven't had Pizza Hut in so long.
Regula for Nurse.
Little Caesars is my go-to pizza joint.
2 more points against the Preds tonight.
I love their crazy bread. Ooh, the crazy bread.
Shot goal. And then Lazar and Kapanen with them scoring. Here's a quick chance, and that was slammed off the goal post. One
Like, I don't know what your infatuation is with Ingram. Like,
from Evangelista.
I don't know what he's like that there. Like that right there is prime example. Why? That's a goal on Ingram. Makes the saves he shouldn't make, but
Couple great chances here. Evangelista with a nice toe drag. It was a good stick.
it is what it is. Oh, I agree 100%.
Waiting for another night for his 8th career shutout, and all of a sudden,
4-2.
Blankenberg threw a screen, and it's 4-2. And the Preds quick strike with 2 goals in 15 seconds.
That's not Regula's fault. Get
Rogers plays.
Had a terrific view from my angle on this shot by Blankenberg. And I
always never the goalie's fault unless it's Skinner, right?
a lot of traffic in front of Ingram. Look at
Congratulations to Reed Schaefer.
So the Oilers 2 goals in 22 seconds.
He was blocking the player again.
Goals in 15.
Funny how you're all blaming the defenseman on that, but if it was Skinner, oh, that's Skinner's fault. That's Skinner's fault. Skinner's got to have those goals. Like Connor Ingram. We got a baby glove Connor Ingram.
The last minute.
We got a fucking gaslight and Connor Ingram. Oh, it's Connor Ingram. Let's not upset Connor Ingram. He might have a mental breakdown. Fuck. Wow. I can't with you people. I really can't. No, absolutely. They're already, you know they'd blame Skinner for those goals. Oh, it's typical Stuart Skinner. Why call a timeout? You're still winning. Oh, I know you do, but you know exactly there's other people in this chat and there's people online that would already be calling for Stuart Skinner to be pulled out of the net after the first goal that he lets in because of a bad rebound control. But hey, that is why I'm choosing Picard over Ingram. Those 2 goals right there. It's inconsistency. Whatever. We scored 2 goals in 21 seconds, Jotes. It happens. When you have bad defense, it happens. Which is bad. Which is bad, Barbershop. You shouldn't. Ingram's let in like 7 to 8 shitty goals since he's been in Edmonton. He let in 51 shitty goals when he's in the AHL. But he has no expectations, right? So why does Stuart Skinner have such lofty expectations? That's wrong, Barbershop. That's just stupid. That's just stupid, man. Like that right there is just stupid talk. He would not. Ingram has had the teams. He had in Philadelphia 3 of those goals. A fucking 5-on-3. Come on, bud. You're playing the puck in the trap. Give your head a shake. Wow. Yeah, I can't win with it. Apparently the negative train came in. But that's what I mean. Skinner was put into this. They don't both suck. Come. Yeah, Barbershop. I'd really hate to see what you consider good goaltending. I'd really hate to see what you consider a good goalie. Duh, fuck me, man. Like Barbershop, I honestly question sometimes if you're really a fan of the Oilers, or you just love to see their failure. Yeah, I did hear what he said. He's not lying though, guys. As somebody that hangs around players on a semi-daily basis, Saros is not good. Saros is only as good as the defense in front of him. If Saros was so fucking good, it wouldn't be 4-0. If Demko was so fucking good, his team would make the playoffs every fucking year. Dude, you're a moron if you think anybody's better and has been better than Stuart Skinner in the last 3 years. I'm sorry, Barbershop, but if you think Demko's so good, why does Vancouver suck so fucking much? If you think Saros is so good, why does Saros suck so fucking much? Why does Nashville, with one of the best rosters assembled, barely a playoff team? I don't get the stupid shit that comes out of people's mouths when I'm trying to tell you facts that Stuart Skinner wasn't as bad as the fans made him seem. Right. Back-to-back Cup finals, Calder Trophy finalist, AHL Cup winner, WHL Cup winner, but not good. You're right. You're right. I can't wait for him to go to a team. Look at his fucking numbers. Look at the situation he was put into because of a dumbass who had mental issues. Because a goalie that had a mental breakdown in the first 15 games of a season. He's not fighting for his job against Seeloff. He knows his position there. He knows he's there for 6 months and he's gone. No, it's just stupid. It's pure stupidity that you don't think Skinner's a good goalie. Right, rookie season was trash. Okay. Yeah, I can't take anything you say seriously, dude. Nothing you say I can take seriously. So I'm just gonna ignore it and not react to it. Like, it's safer for me not to do it that way. I'm not gonna block you. I'm not gonna mute you. I'm just not gonna react to the things you say. I never said he was elite, but he's better than average. I would never put elite and Stuart Skinner in the sentence. Yes, he would be. Like I said, I'm not gonna, like, you have a hatred for Stuart Skinner that's beyond. I wouldn't put it past you if you were one of those people that threatened his family. I don't know you from Adam, but I wouldn't put it past you if you know some of the people that threatened his family. Looking at 12 minutes left to go in the game. 4-2 Edmonton. They're on a power play. Yeah. No, I wouldn't take Skinner over Saros. Depends on what system they play. Depends on what system and what team they play on. I would take Skinner over Demko. Abso-fucking-lutely I would. On the Edmonton Oilers, yes. No, I don't love Skinner. But I use my eyes and see what Skinner could do with a good team. The Oilers are not a good defensive team. I don't love Skinner. I'm just telling you fucking facts. That he's not this trash goalie you think he is. You put Skinner behind the Nashville Predator defense, fucking he's a good goalie. You put Skinner behind the Colorado defense, he's an elite goalie. That's why you're not management either, dumb fuck. Yeah, I don't get it, man. So tell me where Bobrovsky and the Florida Panthers are if he's such a good goalie. Where's Bobrovsky this year? You're... No. Have a good night, Barbershop. Have a good night. That's all I'm going to say. Have a good night.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Like I said, it's easier for me just to ignore you, man.
For 1 year.
O'Reilly's 12th goal of the season. And then Blankenberg's 5th goal of the season. 4-2 hockey game.
30 stops tonight for Saros. Gamely keeping Nashville in. The Preds have finally gotten 2 by Ingram. Streaking in left-hand side, Russell trying to free it up for some points. And it's Howard who pushed her body over the top. And again, Isaac Howard has had some good looks tonight. He's been around it. And a beautiful feed earlier to Savoy.
Did a good job to get that from backhand to forehand quickly and get the shot away. Great speed by Roslovic down the wall.
Jones takes it forced wide by Darnell Nurse. Now a reset, Ekholm to Roslovic, spinning it back to Ekholm. Ripped around a third time to Roslovic, and then Rosenfeld. And moving his way in, knocked off balance by Haig. Lead pass, Forsberg. Dropped off to him by O'Reilly. Haig was the late man in, taken off the puck by Janmark as he mishandled that puck. Years ago, Haig beat out Bouchard for the Ontario Hockey League Defenseman of the Year honors. And Bouchard remembers on the left-hand side. Stamkos squeezed off the puck at the line, and here comes Nugent Hopkins on the counter.
Oh, the stupidness of some people.
Stick and flipped out by Bunning.
It's amazing.
10 minutes to play. Oilers still up 4-2. Eric Holland jams it in deep. 1-0 after all. 3 goals at the end of the second period. Seemingly so.
That's all you can hope for, Renegade, is that he comes back and he's healthy.
Nashville is
Otherwise, the Oilers stand no chance.
Hyman breaks through.
Disagree.
Even for McDavid,
It doesn't matter if you're better when you're healthy if you're not fucking playing. I don't care how good you are if you're not on the ice playing. You're fucking garbage if you're sitting in a penalty box, press box, injuring a fucking groin.
is out on a chance to go down. Just
How healthy are you? How good are you when you're wasting money in a press box?
to McDavid.
Such a stupid fucking comment. Like, he's better when he's healthy. How healthy is he? That's like that guy that you work with. Oh, when he shows up to work, he's a really good fucking worker. But he shows up 1 day out of 8. Yeah, sure. When he shows up, oh, fuck yeah, great worker when he shows up. But he never shows up. How good is he when he doesn't show up? Not very good. You're good to nobody. So just stop with that bullshit, dude. He's a terrible goalie, and it's a terrible trade.
We haven't conceded this one. No white flags. McCarron.
Tristan Jarry's played 5 games in the playoffs and he got whooped on. Don't give me that shit. Dude, you clearly are drinking way too fucking much. Because Pittsburgh doesn't pull their goaltending. Dude, you're dumb. Like, it's okay to be dumb, but don't let everybody else know it. It's okay to be dumb, but don't let everybody else know it with comments. Frick, and those polls had nothing to do with Stuart Skinner, but the fucking team in front of him, the garbage team in front of him. He didn't get pulled in every round, you fuckface. Never got pulled in the 3rd round. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have even been in the playoffs. I don't care. I'm not turning red. I'm just fucking sick of the ignorant stupidity. Like, I tried so hard for my New Year's not to be a dick, but fuck, you're stupid. I don't even care anymore. You're just stupid. Your hatred for Skinner is so stupid. Point blank, just stupid comments that you make, dude. Like, you know nothing. You sit there behind your fucking TV, your fucking computer and just talk shit you know nothing about. I've talked to 5 to 7 players in the last week alone about Stuart Skinner. I've talked to guys in Pittsburgh yesterday about Stuart Skinner. Like, just, if you know nothing, it's okay to know nothing and say nothing. But he doesn't, though. No, my bad. But he doesn't, though. That's the thing, is Jarry doesn't do that. Jarry is bad. Like, I wish you would see why Pittsburgh got rid of him so fucking quickly. He's not a good goalie. He was carried by a really good Pittsburgh defense last year. This year, defense sucks. What was fuck his numbers? A goaltender's only good as the fucking defense in front of him. Martin Brodeur would look fucking bad with this Edmonton defense. Hasek would look bad. Carey Price would look bad. This Oiler defense is trash at best. They give up so many high danger chances. The forwards don't know what the defensive zone looks like. Like, fuck, you're dumb, man. Like, no, it's the exact opposite. You're stupid if you think no one cares about Skinner. McDavid himself cares a lot about Skinner. He took the trade fucking personally. So did Draisaitl, Hopkins, and Hyman. They also got rid of him because he knew how much of a chump he was. Contract aside, they still knew what kind of a trump he was.
That stayed out. Soros came up with it somehow on
But go on believing that Jerry's going to be your savior.
Put it in dangerous spots tonight.
It's good. And Savoy driving to the net. I like this play by Howard. Good
I didn't say he was.
but he knows there's a lot of skates.
But you're a chump if you think that Jari's going to be the savior.
It's not a soft pass. He's looking for a ricochet.
Jari won't be here next season.
Savoy can get the stick down and tap this in, but he's got 2 skates, a blade. You got the defenseman's skates there too, and Saros comes up with a solid save and tight. It could have easily gone in.
I've liked Isaac Howard's game all night.
You're going to be surprised when Skinner
I think he's got a little chemistry with Savoy.
does things for Pittsburgh, and you're going to be upset that he's doing things for Pittsburgh.
Tonight's game.
And wondering where that was with the Oilers, and it's all about defense.
And a hard shot. Roslovic, a save made by Saros, launched ahead, backing his way up.
We'll see.
And then when he tried to center, Stastny got
And you may be absolutely right, but he is a future starter in the NHL.
Against his old team for the first time.
Barbershop, like I said, I don't know what your hatred is for him, but man, it is so blinding. You need sunglasses at night.
+2 tonight in this game. Strong performance. Defensively and making some moves with that skating ability.
plus an
But-
assist in brackets on the penalty shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, absolutely. I love what Savoy and Howard are doing.
Play Alberta's biggest
That Savoy Howard Roslovic line might be something to hold on to.
find out if you're Alberta's next winner.
Again, Henrik got hurt in the first period, will not return tonight.
Conversation with Spencer.
How long is the injury? What is the injury? I don't know.
Guys will be nervous. He says, no, you know what? I know these guys are my friends, but I'm excited to get out there and battle. There's that skating ability again. The Oilers have attacked hard. They backed
You'll see. You'll see which team.
have broken up a lot of plays coming back aggressively. Started with Hyman's backtrack in the first match.
You're going to be upset when the Oilers are out in round 1 this year. And it's going to be because of the goaltending.
Off out there for Nashville. The Oilers punched
But everybody's going to blame the fact that they're tired. Scores! Draisaitl, assisted by Roslovic. Sorry, Kapanen, my bad.
We talked about his success against the
Jari wasn't an all-star, dude.
it is, but he just seems to score every game.
Jari's not an all-star. Draisaitl, assisted by Kapanen, Podkolzin. 5-2.
point in his prior 8 games. With 2 assists. Oilers 5, Preds 2. Stastny. The stick handle as well. Trouble. And overtaken.
Yeah, Epic, I was saying it, man. You put one guy in its right spot, everyone else falls into place.
Stopped by Connor Ingram. He's got 22 saves and a 3-goal
You put one guy in that right spot, everyone else can just fall in place. As much as I love Roslovic, No, you can have Trent Friedrich play. He's just going to be the fourth line guy. He just has to learn how to play fourth line again like he did in Boston. Despite what his contract says now. You're not a top line guy until your ankle is fully healed. You're a fourth line glue guy. Make it work. Kapanen on the second line. Roslovic on the third line. Podkolzin second line. The only thing I would switch is Hopkins on the third line C. I'd put Hopkins on third line C, and I'd have either Savoy or Howard jump up to the first line. Probably Savoy. I would love to see Savoy, McDavid, Hyman. Podkolzin, Kapanen, Draisaitl. And then you got a third line of Hopkins with Roslovic and Janmark. Your fourth line could be Adam Henrique centering Howard and Friedrich. Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. That is one thing I don't like about Knobloch is the line changing. And Draisaitl called him out on it. Draisaitl point blank called him out on that earlier today. Because Draisaitl was asked about the inconsistency in his scoring. He said, well, if I had consistent wingers. I love what Knobloch does for the most part, but that is Again, I have certain people that I talk to. Shout out to you, by the way, Jason. Thank you for the information. How do you not listen to Knobloch's there? I love his interviews. See, they're so monotonal, calm. Like, he could be a little cockier, but that's not his upbringing. That's not his family. Kapanen just doesn't look right without the full, like, just doesn't look right fully shaved. Like, just doesn't look great. There's just something missing.
It's funny.
But you're not wrong, Epic. Knowing Nobby, he's going to change the lineup tomorrow. So Thursday against the Jets, we're going to see a different team.
And I know he only had 2 assists in the 6 games. Here's a chance on Riley. And a save made by
Hey, that's okay. I completely understand you. I'm a feisty coach guy myself.
pretty decent year.
When I'm behind the bench, I'm very feisty. I am me. What you see on here is what you see in real life. I don't folk. I will not sugarcoat who I am for nobody. What you see here on TV is what you're going to see if you see me out in the world. Also, if you see me out in the real world, don't be shy. Say hi. I won't bite. You think that was a big save? That was pretty mediocre, but sure. We got to give him some confidence, right? You're not wrong, Jay. You're not wrong.
It makes you a better team. It does. And it sucks for the guys that are on the outside looking in, but it might motivate you a little bit to go out there and work a little harder and do more to try and stay in the lineup, and that's kind of what it's all about, right?
I don't like that either. That's one thing that I kind of wish he didn't do, but a lot of that is upper management pressure as well.
Goal to put the Oilers in the final, and he's celebrating.
Get off my dick,
anniversary
he says.
Another big goal he scored to give Finland a gold medal at the World Juniors. Here's a stop by Saros.
I still say Ryan O'Reilly would look great in an Oilers uniform.
That was a low
Fourth line center, Ryan O'Reilly.
2016. Drysaddle's thinking he should have had 2. Only he would think that from that. And I mean, look at the
I'm petitioning for that right now. Bring Ryan O'Reilly to Edmonton. Hashtag Ryan O'Reilly.
Because that was going in from that angle, and you're right. Not too many think that should go in from that angle. I think Draisaitl does.
You talk about sometimes how the game
Am I going to the Pittsburgh game?
people shoot from there 35 years ago.
Am I going to be wearing a Pittsburgh Penguin number 74 jersey? Am I going to be there in warm-ups along the glass? Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. Yeah, you're right there. So then Hopkins moves up back to the first line? Hey, interchangeable. Am I going to be standing there with a sign so Stuart Skinner can see it?
But Draisaitl's made a career of it.
Am I?
He's really mastered that sharp angle shot, and you're right, we're seeing it more and more now from players. Difficult save for the goaltender.
Will I also be talking to Skinner after the game? Yep, 16 points. 22 points in 16 games. That's unreal.
Goaltenders on the game from scoring was down, and rightfully so. They worked at their game individually.
Why does it ruin all credibility? And those 200,000 people will be wrong because he's hurt all the time. I don't care how good you think Demko is. If Demko was so fucking good, Barbershop, why does his teams never make the playoffs? If Demko is so fucking amazing and it has nothing to do with defense, why is he so bad at helping the Vancouver Canucks make playoffs? Every goalie is only as good and as bad as the defense in front of them. No goalie can outwork the defense in front of them. No goalie. Martin Brodeur wasn't a good goalie. He had a team that gave up 5 shots a fucking game. Dominic Hasek wasn't a good goalie. He had a team that shut down the opposition when they had to. Grant Fuhr wasn't a good goalie. He had a team that could score 15 goals a game. Sergei Bobrovsky is not a good goalie. He had a team that brought in ringers, circumventing cap space, to play defense, to win games. Where's that team now? Vasilevsky's not a good goalie. Tampa has a defensive system that's defense first. And that's where you're wrong. He will play. If he's still on the Penguins when they're close to playoff spot, which last time I checked, they're in the playoffs, and he played and won. Like I said, dude, you're an idiot. Have a good night. That's awesome, Morgan. Yeah, he wants to know if I'll ban him, which I won't. It's almost like guys want to get banned. They want to get banned. They want to say the stupidest, most outlandish shit to get talked about. It's funny how people just... Common sense isn't too common right now in Canada. I'm just saying, every goalie is only as good as the defense they had in front of them. You can't have a great defense without a good goalie. They're copacetic. They go hand in hand. I'm not saying Stuart Skinner's a great goalie, but he's a good goalie. He's better than average. Yeah, Henrique is hurt. Day to day. They're going to reevaluate him in the morning. Looks like he's going to get a MRI done on a body part. Wallman is week to week still. I think Wallman is healthy enough to play. If this was playoffs, we'd play him. But as long as he's on LTIR, we can kind of stay underneath that cap space. I didn't say that. That's not what I said, and if that's what you think you said, then you need to get your ears checked. That's not what I said at all. Fuck it. 1 minute remaining in the game. McDavid with the hat trick! Barbershop, you just need to shut the fuck up, okay? Because I'm not going to ban you. You just need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that would be good if Wallman comes back for Saturday. That would be great. But like I said, I think he's healthy enough to play now. Yeah, I think as soon as Wallman comes back, Regula is out, Jodes. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. It's either you take Regula out or you take Emberson out. Take your pick on that. 500 career apples for Nuge. Huge! The Nuge is huge! Love to see that. But yeah, like, we could talk about how bad goaltending is for this Oiler team. And for any team. But it all comes down to the system around them. Every goalie only relies on the defense, just like defense relies on the goaltending. You can't have a good one without a bad one. You have one bad, you're going to be both bad. I just wish the best for Stewart. Clearly everybody else in Oilers Nation doesn't. They want to see him fail and burn, I guess. Makes absolutely zero fucking sense, but...
I've said this before, Louis. There's no greater player in the game than Connor McDavid. But I'm not sure there's a more popular player in Edmonton than Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Yeah, he's just such a great human being, number one, off the ice. When you talk to Ryan, you figure out pretty quickly he's just a tremendous human being, but he's been... You know, he's lived this game for the Oilers. He's bled the colors. I mean, he loves being an Oiler. 2 long-term contracts to stay with the team.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Epic. Like, I love what SS24 has done. I am shocked by how kind of good, quietly how good Spencer Stastny has been for the Oilers. Sure, he makes a few mistakes here and there, but he's still young, right?
Speaking of community, how about Barry Devlin with a hat trick scored by Connor McDavid? He's won groceries for a year. Not sure he's going to get another shift from McDavid. If he does, and goal results.
No.
Groceries for his life. Is that like new caliber groceries in a year?
Yes, there's been an update on the Mangiapane trade.
That's part of the
He's going...
$6 billion store winning nowadays. A lot of winners tonight, including 18,347 who see the Oilers break their 2-game slide emphatically 6-2 over the Nashville Predators.
Play La Bamba, baby! Sorry, absolutely. I would take Emerson over Desharnais any day. And I'm a Desharnais guy. I loved what he brought. But just as far as skill-wise and as far as actually playing the defensive position, Emerson is better than Desharnais. Coffee is a really huge loss. And it's for more reasons than you guys even think. Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. Like, I would never take Desharnais over Emerson. I wouldn't take Desharnais over anybody on the Oilers' defensive roster. That's why he's not here. In all honesty, like, what did Morgan say? Like I said, barbershop, you have yourself a good night. Try not to drink so much. Your liver will thank you. Your mind will thank you. Losing Coffee was a... How do I say this without giving too much inside information? Losing Coffee was a management/coaching decision. And I don't agree with it. I think they could have put their differences aside and made it work. I just think that egos got way too big. and one had to go. Read into that what you will. One had to go. It was either going to be Coffee or the other guy. The other guy's still here, and Coffee is gone. For how long? I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of rumors, a lot of noise about Coffee coming back in the future. Not so distant future. But 6-2 final. Oilers win. McDavid gets a hat trick. Let's do the quick recap. First goal scored by the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid, his 26th of the season. Bouchard Draisaitl get the assist. Penalty shot goal scored by Connor McDavid, his 27th. Lazar 3. Savoy, Janmark get the assist. Kapanen gets his first goal of the year. 4-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl, Podkolzin get the assist on that one. Third period comes along. Nashville, O'Reilly scores. Makes it 4-1. Followed very, very closely by Blankenberg. He top scores, makes it 4-2 Edmonton. Then Draisaitl scores. Kapanen and Podkolzin get the assist. McDavid scores his hat-trick goal, his 28th of the year, assisted by Hopkins. Really appreciate that. Just really freaking appreciate that. Hopkins and Epcombe. 6-2 final. Oilers win. Really appreciate it. The next stream will be, great question, Thursday, when the Winnipeg Jets are playing the Edmonton Oilers at 6 o'clock. Nope, that's a lie. Saturday, Kings, Oilers, Hockey Night in Canada. Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And then, I'm back on Thursday. You do that. You go ahead, Barbershop. Praise Ingram. Because you're going to be one of those gaslighting pieces of shit that thinks he does no wrong. That's awesome. Yeah, what a game, man. Hey, how's it going, Mon? Great game. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Enjoy your week. Deuces. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my phone. I see your messages. 3-1 Condors. Who's in net for the Condors tonight? Yes, Epic. It has everything to do with Knobloch. He didn't like the fact that he had an extra coach on the bench that he didn't put there. And he had a coach there that was overcoaching him. Pretty much, Knobloch didn't like the fact that the players were listening more to Paul Coffey than Knobloch. And Knobloch's ego got in the way. Sucks for us, but hey, Knobloch's ego got in the way, and that's one thing that I have been told, that Knobloch might need help on the bench, and Paul Coffey had a conversation with Chris. Chris swallowed his pride, swallowed his ego, and he said, hey, if you want to come back, the spot's open for you. What a game, eh? The Condors? Tompkins. Oh, Jesus. Oh, beautiful. Anyways, guys, I got to go. I see a little child standing next to me. He's a beast for sure. He's about to have help in the AHL after the January break. Mid to end January, we're going to see either Picard or Ingram go back to the AHL, whichever one clears waivers. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good night. Deuces.